Hello everybody and welcome back to We Happy Few. This is part number 8. We are still playing as Sally Boyle in her efforts to get her baby and herself out of Wellington Wells alive. And so far it has not been easy. Our hope right now is we want to find the general's boat. We found the boat. It needs to be fixed. So we're going to try and fix up that boat so that we can escape. But I have 15 points to spend, so I'm going to try and spend them on things that I know I'm going to need. Let's see here. This could be helpful. But backstabbing is also helpful. So let's get that, and we'll get the smothering one. Can I get this one? This one's 5. I need one more point, and then I can notice people from farther away. That'll be nice. So my current quest is this one. We're going to go meet Arthur in the Garden District, which is that way. Apparently I can't collect these butterflies right now. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. The game doesn't really want to be too consistent about it. Ooh, roses. I'll take all the healing I can get, thank you. I mean, I need it as much as I can. I wonder how many I can make now. Let's take a quick look. Healing balm. Oh, I can make so many. I can make a bunch of these too. Very helpful. So how do I make the hallucinates? Now that I have enough butterflies, I need hallucinogen, which I have enough to do, but I need a chemical crafting table. Alright, cool. Soon I'll actually be able to start knocking people out again. It's been very frustrating to try and get to that point. Blue currant. How far do I have to go? Not too much farther. But there's a good amount of just like run here, run there in this game. But I think I have decided, and I've settled, that once I finish We Happy Few, the next game I'm going to play is going to be Celeste. So we'll see how I handle a skill-based platformer game.
What happened to the garden?
You got flowers all over the place, man.
I remember bread.
Ooh, what? Is that Sally screaming or one of the wastrels? Hey Arthur, you got me my cod liver oil?
Hi. You're still in town.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Lifesaver.
Quite literally.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. You look rough.
What do you care?
How are you gonna get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Am I really that awful?
What, just because you seduced my dad in my mum's bed while you were staying in our house?
She was coerced.
How was I supposed to tell him no? I'd never anywhere else to go.
Sorry.
Here. Let's go together. The two musketeers. I'm scared, Arthur. Aren't you?
It's going crazy out there. We have to go now.
Wait. I have to go back to my place first.
Why?
And we sort of have to wait till dawn.
Oh, God, no.
There's something I have to tell you.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
I've got a baby.
This didn't happen in Arthur's playthrough.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings.
Arthur? Arthur?
I don't know. That...
Did he
Did he even hear... Oh.
hear me? Of course he heard you. He just didn't care.
So
At
that's
least
how
he
they're
brought
gonna
the cod
explain
liver oil. At least that. I've got to get it to Gwen as fast as I can.
I always thought that exchange was kind of odd. And how he wouldn't hear her out. He did hear, he just chose not to hear. Interesting. Oh shit, oh fuck. Did he even hear me? Of course he heard me, he just didn't care. What am I gonna do? Everything I have to. Okay. Alright, so now we have to go cure the baby. Gotta do that as fast as possible. So we're gonna fast travel here. I was talking to my girlfriend this morning, and she told me about how her family, her mother used to give her cod liver oil every morning. And I've never heard of cod liver oil before this game. It's just weird to me.
I don't actually like long walks.
I do like long walks. A few times a week I go for a long walk at night. Usually about an hour long. It's great. Especially since I haven't been able to exercise very much lately. Can I collect these now? No? Why is it that I can't collect the butterflies? I need butterflies. Okay, the flag is in my way. Or the sign. Still can't even collect these butterflies either. Or these. Do I still have my butterfly net? I do. It's right there. Alright. Oh, it's because I'm wearing my suit. There you go. Happy? What a lovely day to promenade. I don't think I've consumed joy once as Sally yet. As Arthur, I couldn't avoid it at some points, but Sally's been able to. Especially since I have a bunch of sunshines on me. Loading. Okay. Where is my sunshine? There you go.
After all, forgetfulness can happen to any of us. In fact, it's a sign you're taking it.
That's not a way to my lab. Let's go check on my baby. If this dude is... I'm gonna make... One sec. I'm making a knockout syringe and I'm knocking this guy out. I'm tired of him sitting in front of my doorway. Okay. I can make a hallucinogen. And then I can make hallucinates. And then from the hallucinates I can make atomizers. Or is it knockout syringes? What's the difference? Knockout syringe. Needs knockout juice. Never mind. How do I make knockout juice? Night blooming nunsuches, which I also haven't collected any. Of course I haven't. Let's try this. Oh wait, can I pituitary extract his brain? Yes, I
Is that
can.
a new suit? It's fantastic.
Did you hear? Mrs. Sapper found a bomb buried in her garden.
We all appreciate what you do.
Okay. Yeah, I feel appreciated. Compliment machine, thank you. Alright, where am I gonna put this dude's body? Because he's just been in the way. Let's put him in the trash can out back. Baby cries. Alright, I'm just gonna... Yeah, there you go. A brick and a cricket bat. No, thank you. There we go. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Look in the room. Make sure there's nobody, like, hiding.
Don't cry, baby. Mummy's got some something wonderful for you. Well, actually, it's perfectly horrid. I know. But it will help you fight those nasty measles. And that is everything.
We're gonna see the world, darling. We're gonna leave this awful place and go wherever we want.
Is Sally not at
Just
risk
as
of
soon as you're feeling better.
contracting measles herself?
All
Or
right.
do you think she got
I
vaccinated?
know a thing or two about the General's boat. Now I just need a boat motor. I hope Dr. Faraday can make me one I can carry.
So Foul and Faraday. Alright, what time is it? It's only the afternoon. Okay. My other quest that I have is still waiting. Gwen's getting better. She's getting better, I can already tell. Thank God she's going to make it. I knew Arthur could do it. I just wish he didn't hate me so. I might figure this mum bit out after all. Alright, I got a bunch of these now. So let's get this skill and this skill. Hey, that's pretty good. I'm not far from maxing out my skill tree at this point. Alright, I should hold my baby and get my buff back. Now that I think about it. Baby.
Sometimes when I'm outside, I think I hear you crying when it's just the wind. Then I realise I don't hear you, and that's worse. As long as you're crying, I know you're alive. I suppose it's a strange thing for a mother to want her baby to cry. But you don't need to do it at this exact moment, darling. Shh.
Okay, it says that Faraday is close by, but in
I
Arthur's
could
story...
have been more charming to Robert Catesby. He could have helped. He's no fan of rules. But he's such a pig.
Faraday was locked away in a house, and then Arthur helped her escape through a wormhole. She could be anywhere. So part of me very highly doubts that we're going to find Faraday in her lab here. Even though this house... I did comment that this house looked exactly like hers. That's because it is hers. Just her version of it in the city.
Oh dear. Oh, shut it up. I hope she's not gone on holiday.
Annie's pretty neat, isn't she?
Oh, this again. It was months ago. I was only dancing.
Well,
She turned you
someone's
on.
inside, obviously.
I was only dancing.
You wanted her.
Don't get me wrong, I was only dancing.
I was watching from the stairs.
I know you're in there. James.
James,
Roger, it's
you
Sally
were
Boyle.
everyone that...
Oh, Sally! What are you doing here? Roger! Roger, it's Sally Boyle!
Where's Dr. Faraday? Is she all right?
I'm afraid she died. There was an explosion.
For fuck's sake, James. It's Sally Boyle.
She's not here. She died.
James.
She said she died in the explosion. Oh, fuck!
Ha!
She's right upstairs.
Roger!
As they skip away. These two are pretty strange. And then he just sits down and starts reading the newspaper. I don't know what I expected. Am I gonna get hit by another trap, or are the traps gone? Take this. Take this. I still have not used Rick the stunt duck a single time. I'll have to try that out when I get a chance, when I need to sneak in somewhere. No memories anywhere for me? Motoline harvester. That seems useful. Give me that lockpick. Got it. Dr. Faraday!
Dr. Faraday? It's Sally Boyle. Dr. Faraday? James said you're alive.
I suppose 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead.
Why is she here?
You're hiding in your own house.
I don't like people. They want things. Disturbs my thought processes.
That's a shame. I rather like people.
I used to have the most beautiful collection of records. Helped me tune everyone out. But all my records blew up with my house. What brings you here?
Who do you listen to?
I'm sort of embarrassed to admit it, but the make-believes. The early stuff, before Nick sold out. The unicorn song?
That's my favourite.
I had a rather brilliant formula in my head the last time I had it on. See, I've been trying to make a sort of portal. No matter. I lost the idea when I lost the record.
I know where a copy is. I think I could get it for you.
Really? I know if I heard that song, I'd remember my idea. That's how my brain works.
Could you make me a motor for a Bristol Pilot?
Boat motor? I thought sneeze is more complicated than a boat motor. Thought you were here for something difficult. Ah, sure. You bring me the unicorn song and I'll make you a boat motor.
The unicorn song?
Easy enough.
That awful song. I bet the only person in Wellington Wells who hasn't burned their record is Nick himself. I can't believe how many times he made me listen to it. Or at least we were on drugs. He'd never part with it. On the other hand, he's passed out half the time I come by. I'll just sneak in while he's sleeping. Where did I leave the key card he gave me? It's in that suitcase I brought to the Bobbies. Why the hell did I leave it there?
Enter the police garage area. I don't know which one's which. The one on the right is the house, the one on the left is the garage. Alright, we'll go to the garage. See, isn't Nick the one that took himself out with a toaster in Arthur's campaign? I'm pretty sure. This is the park where I'm supposed to meet the guy, right? But he's not here at the moment? Yeah. Okay. In 24 hours, but I don't know how long 24 hours is. Well, okay, I know exactly how long 24 hours is. I don't know when I started my 24-hour wait. I can't remember. Yep, alright. I'm gonna have to
Sally Boyle!
Oh, what's up?
Eddie McMillan's looking for you. He wouldn't tell me what it was, but he seemed pretty, well, pretty distressed. Even
I'm getting zapped.
Alright, thanks. Maybe I should get down to the pub and see what he's worried about.
There she is! Get her, lads!
Don't worry about it. Next time I'll avoid all this by just taking my joy. Ah, this is a dead end. Look out, excuse me. Ow.
Stop being so bloody difficult!
That's them!
I wish I could hide here, but I can never hide here because they always find me. Although it is possible that they don't. Don't come around the corner. Just stay there. Yeah. Come on, man. Leave. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, we're good. We are good. What's up, dudes? Alright, let's take us some sunshine.
You know, if God promised he'd take care of you, but I had to die, I'd take that deal with no regrets.
I guess I didn't need to take the sunshine.
Now I remember. They wanted to carry me around in that car like I was some sort of conquering hero. I just wanted to get down on the ground. Clean forgot there was anything in that goddamn suitcase.
Okay, there's two bobbies down there. I need to see if I can sneak past the pair of them. Now that I'm not Arthur and can't just, like, take them out. There's a guy up here. I wonder if I can extract his brain. Let's see if I can extract. If that's an option.
So much for that
Yeah, I
sunshine
can.
pill. Now I'll look just like my regular grumpy old self.
Well, that worked. I guess I can take people out. Didn't even realize.
There she is!
Ah, shit.
Right! I'm done fooling around!
And here's Nick's key card. Why do they make dresses with pockets, for Christ's sakes?
I keep saying, easy money-making business that I could get into is a female clothing line that specializes in pockets. I don't understand why they don't have clothes that make pockets. They don't really have fashionable clothes with pockets. I'm just waiting for this dude to stop coming after me. Because I got my fists up and then that will piss people off. Put your fist away, Sally. Good girl. Ah! Alright, so I got the key card. I have another side mission as well, the Framers. I'm not entirely sure where that one is. I guess that's over there. Okay. I can do that next time I go near my house. That's unfortunate, ain't it?
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Make me. Alright. So, this is Nick Lightbearer's house. Don't worry, I have not forgotten it. I remember exactly how I'm supposed to get in, too. Rotting meat. No, thank you. Any blueprints for me? Yes, actually. Letter. Oh, it's a letter. Text. I came by but no one was here. Oh, yeah. Slid the keycard under his back door as instructed. Is there a floaty boy? Or was that only when Arthur was here? God, that thing was obnoxious. Another letter. Where's my materials, lads? Lads, I bought exactly the right amount of material for scaffolding. Will someone please explain why I don't have enough to complete it? Either one of you is doing a bit of freelancing with our materials, which, trust me, I will figure out, or you're burning the boards to keep warm, which I wouldn't put it past you lot, or you didn't put the boards and careful, cat. Here, let me give you some more room on the couch. Since you like to force yourself into the spot with the least amount of room. Like I told you, and we lost inches in the overlap. Stop smirking, Reg. I know you're smirking. I'm off to find more materials. I expect you all to see you all doing something useful when I get back. Yeah, don't think so. Oh, my ramp is gone. They've changed the way I'm supposed to get up here? Ugh. Well, that entire house is shuttered now. So now I just have to get into Nick's house. Oh, I have the key card. That's right. Okay. What's up, Bob? I forgot that I went through all that to get the key card.
Well, funky as ever. I'm not surprised the maid quit.
Let's see. Is his body in the bathtub? Oh, he's just sleeping, though.
Sleeping it off? At least he's taking a bath. That's something.
Alright. Let's see. Are there people in the rest of his house? I don't have Nick's security card.
It's probably down in his secret lair. How do we get down there? He had some sort of secret button, didn't he?
Secret button. Where would that be? Oh, that's the security. Okay. Oh. Click the button behind the frame. How helpful. Ooh, pile of coins. I'll take all of your money. Thank you. Sick up tea. Sanitol. What is that? Rotate guitar. Okay, so there's only so many combinations here, right? I'm not sure what the correct combination is, but you know. Left, left, left. Left, right. Found it. Not entirely sure what that did. Oh. I see. An entire secret area. Oh, wow.
A bit paranoid, aren't we? What's he been taking?
Alright. Getting ourselves a little bit of a oceans. How far is this coming over? Alright. The floor is moving too. Ow. I thought I was doing good. Why does he have a bunch of mannequins? Ooh, butterflies. That's good. Syringes. Berries. Rubbing alcohol. Why do I hear a baby crying? Night blooming nunsuch. Oh, that was in his ear. Okay. Pretty groovy. Berries. Foxglove. Coffee beans. Look at all this stuff. Okay. What else is there for me to raid from this man? The unicorn song.
I can't believe someone actually likes this record. Aside from Nick, of course.
What? Why is there a night blooming nunsuch on his asshole? You upset me. Is there a quick loot button? Hallucinogens? Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, and the keycard I swiped got rid of the lasers. Got it, got it. Get it, got it, good. For a man that, he really seems to have a lot of confidence in himself. No lady in here this time. I'll steal that scotch. Combo to Nick's safe. 112604. Number of times Edie and I shagged. Gotta miss Edie. Number of gold records. Number of songs that weren't total rubbish. Alright, well now I got the safe combo. Spiky bricks. Okay, I will take this. I don't need enhanced rock, but I do need these. Coins? Yeah, those are mine. I'm pretty sure I read these lyrics and journal last time, so I think we can pass this time. Do. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Much better than the first time I had to break into Nick Lightbearer's house. That's for sure.
Whoa, look, lads! It's our lucky day!
We don't need to go through this again, do we? Don't you remember what happened last time?
I have a very poor memory. Almost as bad as my impulse control. Fact remains, you have been selling unapproved pharmaceuticals in Bobby Catesby's domain, and you ain't paid for that privilege.
Alright, let's dance.
She's pretty confident to take on these three guys, but I mean, she's gonna win. Oh shit. Ow. That didn't work out how I was hoping it would. Need a healing balm. Oh, that was pretty easy. 2 hits. Easy peasy.
God bless the child that's got its own.
Anybody got any more of these winning argument weapons? Because these things are pretty fucking handy. Okay, let's put this away before people start getting angry at me for carrying a weapon. Like that Bobby that I just ran past. Alright, so now we're gonna go deliver the engine. Or no, we're gonna deliver the record.
Please clear the area immediately.
So that we can get the engine. And then after I do that, I'll do my side quest for Eddie McMillan. Alright, how do I get over there? By going a different direction. Hate this game. I hate the layout of these maps sometimes. Alright, Dr. Faraday. I'm here to deliver. Why are you jammed? Here you go. Faraday! Baby cries. Am I just imagining hearing the baby cry? She was saying that she sometimes hears the baby crying on the wind.
Do you have my record?
I have indeed.
This is fantastic. I'm finally going to be able to make my portal. Never mind about that.
And my motor? Have you made that?
And you have earned your boat motor. I won't ask you whose boat or where you're sailing it. I have an entirely different plan.
Does it involve portals?
Clever lass.
Remarkably compact for a boat motor.
Yeah, I'm just walking around with it.
I've got a boat motor and a boat manual. Now all I need is the General's bloody key. He doesn't have it in his office in the camp, or I'd have found it already. If I know him at all, it's in his safe house.
But I was following the other one, though. Going this right here. And then I'll probably sleep until tomorrow so that I can do the other side quest before I go get the key.
Oh, look at Sally Boyle. You've saved Eddie. Say, come up here if you would.
The salty dog. Oh, it's the pirate. Okay. For a second, I thought it was the butcher, and I was gonna get upset that I would have to go through that again.
Hey, Sally. I heard some doctors talking about you.
Doctors? What did they say?
They said they were going to Julia Cheney's house to make you a present.
Julia Cheney? That poor woman went mad and killed her... Sent her whole dinner party on holiday.
They were going to give you to the Bobbies as a present. What did that mean?
I don't know, Eddie. But I'm going to find out. Sounds like Anton's planning on framing me for Julia Cheney going on a murder spree. How are they going to do it?
Now I have to sneak into Julia Cheney's house. Oh. Captain Strawbeard wants me to talk to him too. What's up, my dude? It's his loot.
How's Eddie?
Recovering from shock. But that lad's resilient. He'll be fine. He's got sea legs, you know. It takes a lot to knock him down. Say, I've got a proposition for you. You know how dangerous it is to drink alone? I have a dog to drink with.
You have a dog?
Well, I'm not saying he's a living dog. I'm just saying he keeps me company. Until those ploughboys took him.
I can't say I'm surprised. Some days it seems like half the town is ploughboys.
It's not on the level of saving Eddie. But if you were to bring him back to me, well, he's more precious than I can say. I'd let you have all the booty I have in these chests here.
That sounds like an interesting proposition. I'll see what I can do to reunite you and your little buddy.
They're always in the same alley. You know the one, where that big dud bomb landed, and they evacuated practically the whole island until they could get rid of it.
I'll pay them a call.
Just go get it yourself, man. Why is your bed wet? Why would they add this detail in? Give me all this money. I need your booty. Every single coin and your drugs, even though I'm not going to take them. More money to steal. He has so many chests everywhere. One here, too. Two of them. And a little one. Were there two first aid kits in that? Oh, I missed more money. Just raid your entire house. You got fire going. Just, dude, how do you survive? Alright. Anyway. Where's this alley? How far is it? It's right around the corner. Easy enough. Not this alley, apparently. This one. Nice way. Nice spawning in. Good job.
Oh, it's been too long.
I'm going to take banzai lessons. You should come too.
Can I extract? No? Okay.
How'd you get in?
Oh, it's been too long.
I got a new compliment machine. It's so clever.
Night will be falling soon. And you don't want to be out at night, do you? Time to go home.
Hey, if this works, I mean... Can I not extract?
How did you get in?
What's that?
You won't get away.
This guy's more resilient than the others. What's up, my dude? Yeah, that guy went down in 2 hits. This guy had a lot more to
Gwen,
him.
You'd never believe the day Mummy's had.
I just kill people, don't mind me. Let me just free this stuffed dog with these weird ass eyes. What are you? What kind of a model is this? Who would have made this thing? Ooh, special weapon. At the rate I've been looting everything I'm finding, I'm going to run out of room soon. How much room do I have? I still have a buttload of room. How is she able to carry so much more than Arthur? Alright, I don't need a cricket bat. I don't need these cleavers. I'm going to hold on to the rest of these weapons, though. Yeah. Alright. Let's go give the salty dog back to Captain Strawbeard. There's a wet spot here, too.
I can't thank you enough. Here, this key opens all my chests of booty.
Oh, I want your booty.
What's so important about this stuffed dog?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Sentimental value only.
I'm sorry I asked.
Cut open salty dog. Is he gonna notice me doing this? Can I
What's so valuable about a dead dog? Maybe I should see if it's got something in it.
Do you think I can do this without him seeing me? I don't think he's noticing. It's got a diamond in it.
God almighty. Is this a diamond? It's the biggest one I've ever seen. My God, what is this worth? Well, in Wellington Wells, everything already sparkles.
Bunch of dig spots. Probably never gonna check like any of them unless I run right past one. What's up, Strawbeard? Don't worry about the fact that I cut open your dog and stole your diamond. Don't worry about it. Alright. We need to go stop ourselves from getting framed for a mass homicide. Because that would be unfortunate. How many skill points do I have? 18? My God. Okay. Spend 8 there. I only need 5 plus... I only need 15 more skill points and I max out my entire tree as Sally.
I remember when...
I wonder if I'll get an achievement for that.
I hope Gwen's okay. It's starting to get dark.
That dude just like despawned because it turned 8 o'clock.
You are not authorized. Please
Wah. You are not authorized. You're not authorized to...
clear the area immediately.
Authorize me.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Alright, so we have to sneak into this woman's house. Alright, I'm in. Remove the planted evidence that I had done this. Okay. Where's the evidence? Oh, there's a doctor there. Can I extract from him? Yeah, I can. Don't worry about how this didn't work out quite so well with the animation.
You really bring out the best in us.
Compliment machine. Thank you, compliment machine. She really went on a full-blown murder spree, didn't she? This dude's head is crushed by a fridge. No, that's a cupboard. This guy got, like, nearly decapitated with a clock. Can't get in there. It looks like the evidence is upstairs, but that probably means there's a couple more. Oh yeah.
Someone.
What was that? I don't know if there's more around. Planted evidence. Just a thought. The witches. Yes, yes, roll your eyes, but do hear me out. Know a good deal about medicinal plants. What if we tested some of their potions to see if they truly do have medicinal properties? I know you don't believe genuine magic is involved for their potions to work, but that just means their potions work through chemistry. What have we got to lose? We could do this as a sideline. It wouldn't have to compete with Joy per se. It could just be another option. Love, Sally. Ambiguously.
I see. It reads like I'm egging her on. But I wrote this to Anton when we were experimenting on a new Joy formulation at the labs.
This dude, I don't know how this dude is dead, but I see blood all over this entire room. Hey, a memory. What boys want. What is up, Thickly Tough?
More interested in what I
That's a
had to
great
say.
name.
Boys just pretend they are, but they only want one thing.
Maybe they actually think I'm clever.
A girl who mucks about with chemicals and reads about rocket ships. Is that girl who'll have your dinner waiting for you? Is that who you want for a mother of your son?
Christ, I'm 13. Isn't it just a little early to worry about that?
I won't be around forever. You need to make yourself more agreeable.
I don't even want children.
Of course you do. It's the only way you keep a man when your looks go. And they do, sooner or later.
Yeah, I don't like her mother very much. Alright, there's gonna be another doctor up here somewhere. Oh yeah, right in there. Alright, what is this? A rocket
One
ship?
of my pill cases. Bet everyone has those.
Alright, so I need to wait for this doctor.
Should I
Turn
put
his-
it in?
Oh no, there's two of them.
Don't make it too obvious, Doctor. If it's too obvious, they won't
Thoughts
believe
on Arthur?
it.
Arthur is interesting. Alright, one second. I have not done this before. I want to see how this goes. What? What? There you go. Get going. That didn't work how I wanted it to. Arthur is a pretty interesting guy. I'm happy he managed to get out, but I don't know. He's kind of a dick to Sally. Not that she does much to help her case when she's directly around him. Alright, let's try this then. I took out one of them. Oh, they're weaker than I thought they were.
And that's for ditching me for the posh girls in year 7.
But I think I do like Sally more than I like Arthur. I think Sally's pretty clever. The one thing I hate about Sally is how difficult it is to take people out. Arthur was good at taking out like everybody with stealth. To Julia, I've just made the most smashing batch of drugs. You simply must take them immediately. They'll make you feel just smashing, even better than the Sally specials that some people claim to like. Obviously, Hayworth Labs makes vastly superior drugs, but who cares about following sensible procedures if there's a bit of fun to be had? I haven't even tested them. It will be thrilling. One needs to throw caution to the wind, no? It'll be smashing. Sally, obviously forged letter.
Oh, this doesn't even sound like me. Everybody thinks they can write, just because they can talk.
Yeah, that part's pretty bad about him. I don't know I don't know if it's if he was originally planning on tricking Percy to go so that he could take his place, or if he panicked at the end. That never is particularly clarified. And I think it's meant to be ambiguous whether it was intentional or not. I do think that it was definitely a shitty move on his part, but I guess now that he's remembered, he wants to go find him. But I don't know if we're ever going to find out beyond his walking off the bridge to see if he ever finds Percy or if anything happened to Percy. To all medical staff, R.E. Sally Boyle. Miss Boyle has heretofore enjoyed the protection of General Byng in her underground activities. I believe she is no longer in his favor. In fact, she came crawling to me earlier. She seems a bit desperate at long last. Ugh. I believe her homebrewed concoctions are responsible for the bad joy batches people have been blaming us for. It is time to shut down her laboratory and her. I'm keeping an evaluation cell at Hayworth Labs available, as we clearly need to interrogate her about all the damage she has done. Please bring her in as soon as possible so we can clean up her mess. In the unlikely event there's any explaining to do, please refer questions to me, Verloc. Well, now I have some evidence against Verloc, not that we're ever going to need it. Alright, I think that's all I needed to do in this house. Nope, I hear a person. I hear 3 people. Are they gonna...
Well, where is this evidence of which you speak? I have seen no evidence whatsoever linking Miss Boyle with this poor
Are there DLCs?
And your evident surprise makes me doubt the providences of any evidence that I might find in the future. We will brook no more nonsense about Miss Boyle. Why don't you lads come down to the station and we can discuss it in greater detail? No? You'd rather leave? Imagine my surprise.
I can bloody well hear you, you know.
I guess I didn't know that there were DLCs.
Get out of there!
Sure thing. Good. Have a good day. Okay, so the safe house is close by. I'll have to take a look at the DLCs, but I did play all the DLCs for the last game I played, and so I think I would probably play them.
Just taking a load off.
Right, can I wait? Yes, I can. Alright, let's wait until daytime, which is here. Space Gay Boys, Nick Lightbearer. Oh my god. Isn't Lightbearer dead? I don't know who Victoria Byng is. I think I've read her name. Alright. So we need to break into the safe house. This looks interesting. Coming soon. Indoor shops. I doubt that.
That's the old pumping station where I threw him the masquerade ball. Why don't I just sneak in and abscond with the key?
There are 3 DLC campaigns. Interesting. I will have to take a look at them, see how much it costs for them.
I've got to learn to give up some possessions.
I have finally
or
gotten
I'm not going to win a
over-encumbered.
race with a garden snail.
That's the first time I've gotten over encumbered with her. Alright, sort by weight. Let's see what else I can drop. I really don't think I need that many flour. I don't need bricks. I don't need a lightning rod. I don't think... I'll hold on to these. I've actually been using throwables. Odious McClear tea. Oh, that's full of joy. And it would give you food poisoning. No thank you. Now, where are all my glass bottles? Because I hardly ever use those. What's up, Yeet Child? What is up? Mike. Nick's band, The Make Believe's entire album is on Spotify. I'll have to check that out too. How are all of you doing? Alright. So right now I'm breaking into the General's safe house.
I miss my calling.
To retrieve...
I should have been a secret agent.
I'm trying to retrieve the key to his boat. We're going to fix up his boat and we're going to use it to escape. But we think the key is in his secret.
He'll have the boat key in his office. I'm sure of it.
So that's where we are. That is a bucket of dead rats. But why? Why is that a thing that needs to exist? I'm glad to hear it, Yeet Child.
Christ almighty.
Oh my god.
He's set for the apocalypse, isn't he?
Alright. Time for some more secret agent stuff. Yeah. Whoop. That was really close. This is actually a little bit lamer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, that's unfortunate. Where am I supposed to go? Did I just go the wrong way? Oh, I see. I see, I see. Ah! Alright. Statue. Is that a statue of Sally? Why? I didn't think the general was that obsessed with her. I need to turn on the power to deactivate all the switches. I think we gotta climb up here. Come on. Up we go. I'm glad that I've mostly taken care of the baby so that I don't have to worry about it too much. I should have been playing Mission Impossible, you're right. And you know, maybe I'll give you guys a bucket of dead rats in D&D, Mike, and then you can figure out what to do with it. You're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna break out of jail first. Alright, let's see. So I have to get over there. Can Sally make that jump? Something tells me Sally, as athletic as she is, I don't think she can quite make it that far. But maybe if I go along this way. Yeah, there we go.
There are some advantages to being smaller than everyone else.
Okay, so part of me really just wants to immediately yeet myself down there, but part of me knows exactly what's going to happen. Thank you for the follow, Thickly Tough. I really appreciate it. I also really appreciate your name. That's probably one of the best names I've seen. You and Yeet Child, who is also here. The two of you probably take the cake for the best names I've seen while I've been on Twitch. Memoir of Sir Robert Bing. Duty above all. Duty will never make one popular. It is its own reward. I first learned this lesson in grammar school, when I reported some older boys smoking in the lavatory. The taunts of tattletale that followed this incident did not in any way dissuade me. Nor did the monstrous rumor that I had only reported these boys because I owed them pocket money. Even at a young age, I had a keen sense of right and wrong. When these boys later threatened to do me bodily harm, it was my obligation to inform the headmaster and ensure they were expelled. Naturally, this did not make me popular, but I endured the jeers as one does when one has a higher sense of moral purpose than one's peers. I want to punch this dude in the face. All of these are empty. Why? Where's all your loot? I break in here for loot. Daddy is my hero. The general has a daughter. Interesting. Is that an elephant foot trash can? Can I punch this dude in the face, please? Alright, let's search his desk. Oh.
Look in a bucket.
Set off an alarm. Ow.
No.
Tranquilizer dart. Nice.
No.
That worked out great.
When I told you to come to my safe house, I meant knock on the door, not come down the chimney.
Older bearded men. He doesn't have a beard. I don't think Anton Verloc has a beard either.
Did you forget something?
Gwen's safe.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you're taking smashing good care of her. What if one of Dr. Verloc's boys comes knocking while you're out?
We'll move house.
And when they catch you out on the street...
Arthur's father.
What happens to her
Does he
then?
have a beard?
Come, look.
What are we looking at?
It looks empty from the outside. No sense painting a target on the place. Food for a year, vitamins, first aid.
How lovely for you.
You'll stay here after I get Gwen across the bridge. It's the only place I can keep you safe. I wanted it to feel like home.
What narcotic was in it?
I think I'll keep looking.
I wonder. There's a bunch of drugs in this game.
The doctors are scouring the streets.
This is a cage.
Not once you tell me where she is.
I'm not going to do that.
I think you will. Baby's going to get hungry if you're not there to feed.
I have like a hamster feeder on her. She's good.
You are horrible, vicious coward.
Sally,
Traitor.
do you love her or do you just love having someone who needs you?
I really want to just kick him in the dick. Punch him. Dick punch, go. Come on.
Let her stay with us. Here. Please.
This is no place for a child.
She's just a small thing. I'll make you happy. I promise.
Give
You'll
me
come
the dick
first.
punch. Why is there a picture of Sally on the wall?
You're so happy. You're just like when we first met.
Smack him. What a bitch.
Dare you?
Run for it.
I think I've just pissed him off. I've got to get out of here.
Thing took all my stuff. Well, that's unfortunate.
Sally? Oh, Sally, you won't be leaving this facility without me. I've the only key card.
Well, thanks for telling me exactly where the key card is.
I've got to take him down somehow.
Knock out the general somehow, with an objective on it. Pretty clear.
This is a really nice lab. Maybe I can use his own magic against him.
Okay, gas mask.
Somehow.
Can I make some kind of knockout gas?
I can make morpholine. If I throw it in that fountain, it'll steam off morphine gas. And down he goes.
Okay. How handy is a chemistry set in here? Black powder. That's exactly what I'm planning to do.
I like you, Sally. Why do you have to be so damn difficult? Who else is going to give you what I can?
I don't want what you have to offer, man. I want to dick punch you. Alright, what else you got? Bleach. Alright, I don't know exactly what I need. Morpholine. Chemicals. Chemicals. Where is it? Morpholine. Handy.
Now I'll just have to turn on the fountain.
Can I, like, get up there? Or am I supposed to, like, undo this door? Isn't he going to be, like, right outside the door? Why am I doing this? Well, at least he gave me a nice little bit of a distance. I'm probably going to need the gas mask. No worries, you child. I gotta turn on the power. Oh, it requires a power cell. Where am I gonna find a power cell? It's fine, it's fine. Listen, Sally, I like you. Proceeds to beat the crap out of her. Ow! Why are you just tackling me? Alright. Okay. I need to let that charge up and I'll pick it up on the, after I do a lap. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Found him. I'll take that. Thank you. Shit. Get another one in there, since I took a hit already. This guy's screaming so much as he's chasing me down. Alright, which way is he coming from? There he is. Okay, one more. Ah! Let me just take that real quick, thank you. Alright, let's get these in here. Activate.
What do you think you're doing with my fountain?
I'm turning it on. What's up, my dude? Okay, how do I put this? Pour, pour, pour! Now I have to push him in. I guess he ran in on his own.
Witch!
Shove him in. Dick punch him for good measure. Is he dead?
He's got all my stuff in his office. I better get it back.
Where's his office? Oh, wait, I know where his office is. I don't know how exactly you knew that this stuff is in the office. Put these two back on. There you go. Where is it? Right here. Everything that I owned. Right there. How nice. Can I search him? Where'd he go? Wait, what? Wait a second. Is he gonna, like, jump on me again? Or is he just, did it, like, glitch and he despawned?
You'll come to your
Nope, there he is. Wow.
I've done terrible things, Sally. I had to do them, but the mob despised me for it.
Stab him.
I think I deserve a little consolation in my old age.
Good. Not. It wasn't the dick, but at least it was a flash.
Prize.
Good. Fuck you. Get out of there. What a prick.
How long was I in there? I've got to get back to Gwen.
Alright. He took the monster out of the bag. Well, that was one of my more spectacular breakups. My god, I thought there was no one worse than Anton. They really mean it when they call us birds. He wanted me in a goddamn cage. And Gwen, oh god, I'd have lost her. I've never understood people who keep birds in cages. Birds are meant to fly, for fuck's sake. How do you love a creature and put it in a cage? Anton thought I was his bird, and there wasn't a cage, at least. I suppose because he was always a little afraid of me. He wasn't a good enough chemist to tell if I gave him the wrong formula, and everyone would have blamed him, like they do now, and I never even sabotaged him. What is wrong with men? They can go for weeks, seeming entirely like human beings, and then the monster comes out of the bag. There's no reasoning with it. You aren't even speaking the same language. And you say to yourself, alright, yes, well, sure, the monster does come out now and then, but if I say exactly the right thing, I can get it to go back to sleep. Or at least it only spilled a little blood, it didn't actually tear off an ear or an arm or something. And it says, sorry for biting so hard, it has such pretty blue eyes. The only one who never did that was Arthur. I've got to stop thinking about him. Fuckity, I'll never see him again. Fuck. Well, Robert's got a year's worth of supplies and a bloody fountain to drink from. He's lucky I didn't bloody slit his throat. He was right. I never have been this alone. I mean, I always have, but I never have. Amazing what you can do when it's the end of the world. Cat almost died because... That's not good. Cat got into an asbestos-filled attic. Is the cat doing okay now? That's not good at all. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. She's good? Okay, that's good. I'm glad. That's at least consolation. So you're into a new house. A lot of work. Keeping yourself busy with it, I guess. I'm planning on moving to a new apartment in January. That's going to be pretty busy too. Oh wait, I need to get into that park that I just ran past. This one right here. I appreciate it, you child. Make sure you find some time to do the things that make you happy too. It's important.
Did you give her her joy?
She never loved me. She went blubbering on about some childhood sweetheart who left on a train. Apparently, he made quite the impression.
Did you give her her joy?
I almost didn't. I thought Trollope deserves to be in the garden district. She only stayed with me to avoid the unpleasantness of breaking it off.
You haven't taken your own joy, have you?
Joy doesn't help. You never really forget, do you? It just makes things fuzzy around the edges, you know? So you can pretend. I want to forget her forever.
I'm not sure oblivion exists.
Please. You want my mojo recipe, don't you?
Forgetting could be dangerous. It's not like joy. There'll be holes in your memory. Like a church made out of cheese and the whole congregation is mice. You might forget more than you want to.
I don't care. It's fair trade. Your future for my past.
Give the oblivion notes. Okay, I have the recipe already.
Here's the recipe for oblivion. I tell you not to tell anyone where you got it, but there's very little danger of that. Goodbye, Benedict.
Rip. He was in love with a woman, and he wanted to take her off of joy, which makes you forget things, so that he could determine whether she actually loved him or not. I have a friend who's really obsessed with Rainbow Six, and I have not played the Fallout games yet. I know I plan to at some point, but I've decided that once I finish We Happy Few, I'm going to be playing Celeste. is the next game that's on my to-do list. I wonder if the dude is still in the trash can.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
What's up, Doc? Why are you listening at my door?
Neighbors think you've got a downer in your house.
Not me. If I were any happier, I couldn't walk in these heels. That's a joke.
They heard someone crying.
Love to chat, but I'm expecting Sir Robert any moment.
Then you shouldn't have provoked Dr. V like that, after he tried so hard to put you out of his mind.
Look, you tell Anton that the General is going to be really fucking pissed off.
Come on, these guys are bitches. 2 smacks to the head and they're dead.
Cares anymore what mood Sir Robert is in.
Also, can he not smell like
Personally,
that I'm not on my door?
I'd like to see your customer list.
They're so creepy.
Odd. Something I've not smelled since... That's a baby.
Yes. Isn't she adorable?
Where'd you get the syringe?
Fuckity fucking a buckety bucket.
Fuckity fucking a buckety
Okay,
bucket.
think, Sally. If he doesn't come back, they'll send more doctors. We can't stay here anymore, can we? I've got to move you someplace safe.
Alright. Yep, time to make a hasty break for it. One sec, I need to drop some stuff off. To inventory, move all crafting items. There we go. There you go. Ton of room to work with now. Baby! Come here, baby. How's your measles?
Is that your hungry cry or your tired cry?
I can't tell if it's any
It
better.
all just sounds like loud sometimes.
Still got splotches on her face. Cat's laying down. So pet the damn cat, man. My cat's right here, still sleeping next to me. Alright, so I have to leave at night. So I know we're in a rush to leave, but I have to wait until nighttime, which is 8 o'clock, which is 20 in military time. It's her baby. So Joy is a contraceptive and prevents people from having babies, but Sally's not on her Joy. So her baby...
I better not try to move her during the day. Everyone will want to stop and have a chat.
Guess I need to wait until it's later. Yeah, when a mother and a father love each other. The father is Anton Verloc, who is the scientist that sent that doctor that was just downstairs. You and Gwen can finally escape. Are you ready? Once you pick her up, you are done, and any other adventures in Wellington Wells until you get her to the boathouse, you won't be able to fight or even throw things. Okay. I don't have any other quests. No, I'm all good on quests. I know what else could I have done? She can't stay quiet even a little, but we knew this day would come. Just wish it was later. Should have done it sooner. It's hard to give up a comfy house. Where are we going to go? How am I going to get her out of here? One sec. I can now max out my 3. Do I get an achievement for that? No? Nothing? I get my own personal achievement. I'm successful. Alright, Gwen, let's go. I will be starting Ollie. She looks so upset. Let's go, Gwen.
It's gonna be dark in here, darling. But when you come out, you'll be as safe as you can be. You're going to be as quiet as a mouse, aren't you? Because you don't want Mummy and you to be torn to tiny little pieces. Just go to sleep for a little while. Alright?
I just got an awful, image.
All we have to do is travel safely across the entire city and not upset any doctors or any townsfolk carrying torches or pitchforks or plague victims. Oh, the stories you'll have when you grow up.
I just had an awful image of her using the bag to just smack an enemy across the face. Yeah, this game is definitely a weird one. I do like it, but I wish it was a little less buggy. I've come across more than enough bugs in this game to kind of ruin the immersion a few times. I remember I was talking to Mike about this earlier, and it's like, yeah, there's dudes that just are sitting in midair, and that happens all the time. Alright, so thankfully I can walk around at curfew without any issues. She'll still yell at me, but I can just...
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Alright, this one I already disabled, so I can just head through here without any issues. Yeah, the game definitely... I think the game has a huge amount of potential, and I've gone on many times. I really like the concept. I like the environment. There's just a few too many glitches and leaps that make it so it doesn't quite hit up to what I would hope that it would. But I still really like the game. Like, this is a dystopian, Orwellian setting that could definitely... Like, if they were to make a sequel, I would hope that this game was successful enough to provide more funding to the creators of the games. Because I think if with more funding and more, resources, this game could be huge. I will probably end up playing the Fallout games. They're famous enough that I'm going to have to at some point. The DLCs make up for it. I'll have to try the DLCs then. Alright, so... How do I get past these guys? Oh, they already found me. We're just going to run for it then. Ah! Ah! Another thing about this game is that running away is always like the most efficient way of just not dealing with anything. Alright, that was easy enough. Alright, so we need to make it to the boathouse. We have in our possession the key to the boat, we have the manual in order to operate the boat, and we're carrying a boat motor and a baby at the same time in order to run the boat. So they're super short. That's good. The game I just played before this was Witcher 3. That game is definitely not super short. It took me fucking forever. So I've been kind of happy with how quickly I've been making my way through this game. But I'll definitely have to give them a shot. I have to see how much they cost, but I just started a new job 2 weeks ago, and I just got my first paycheck for it last Friday. It was great. It's so nice to see money coming into my bank account again. Alright, how do I get there? Just gotta go all the way around. Another one of the little things I have that annoy me about this game is the fact that there's a lot of running just from one place to another in really big open areas. It's really time consuming to get there. Like, I have to go all the way over there, and between here and there's not going to be much until I reach the army base. That's my job. I am a computer programmer. You remember the 37th episode? I think I got to over 50 episodes of Witcher. It's all on YouTube. I have played the other 2 Witcher games, but I played those before I was streaming. But I did play the first 2. Can I fast travel? Is that an option? Thank you, Thickly Tough. I didn't think I'd be able to if I was carrying the baby. I thought that they were going to make me run all the way.
Olaf!
If you can play Fallout New Vegas with 3. It was always an option. Alright, thank you. I will probably end up playing the Fallout games. I don't know if I'll stream the Fallout games when I do play them. Because I haven't played any of them, and if I was to start the Fallout franchise, I'd probably want to start with the first game. Which is not a first-person shooter. I think it's like an isometric strategy kind of game. Watch out, soldier. Don't mind me. I need to get into the boathouse. Watch out. Dodge. There's just plague soldiers walking around everywhere, not minding me at all. Baby's been nice and quiet, though. Alright, I gotta get too close to this guy for comfort. Don't mind me. Run! Go, 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 go. Close the door. Thank you. Down we go. Don't want dog meat in it. They do. I didn't know if it was Welsh. It kind of sounded like gibberish to me.
No one's here. Thank God. Let's get out of here, shall we, Gwen?
I feel like it can't be this easy. Is it? Is it really going to be this easy?
Shh. It's almost over.
Alright, here's the motor.
Let's just lower this into the water.
Something's going to go bad. Leave Wellington Wells. Escape. Escape. Is it this easy, or is somebody gonna show up at the last second? That would make me want to die. I will never imagine it. And I hate you for suggesting it. Is it really this easy? Is that it?
Shh. Shh. Oh, yeah.
You're out in the open water. Who's gonna hear?
Oh, they won't anymore, will they? Make as much noise as you like.
Whew. Maybe I'm not such a rubbish mum after all. You'll never know how alone someone can be. You have me. I'll have you.
You'd never guess I'm happy, would you? We're gonna have such adventures. We'll be the two musketeers.
I'm pretty happy with that. That made me happy. And now it's on to Act 3. Crazy old Scotsman, bald-bearded Scotsman, talking to himself. He appeared earlier in the game. So am I. Definitely could have gone a lot worse. That was probably the most wholesome moment I've felt in this entire game so far. Everything's been fucked up until then. That was probably the first, like, truly happy moment I've had. You shall know the truth, and the truth... I didn't get to finish the Aldous Huxley quote. I was too busy thinking about Sally and her baby. She definitely did. Then again, pretty much everybody deserves to get out of Wellington Wells.
I wonder if little Artie got away all right. Wasn't that the caper? I thought he'd never cut the power. Well, I hope she likes it.
Alright, Ollie, what's in the
That
bag?
wasn't very nice, what you did to Arthur.
What did you do while I was out?
Stuff.
Chanterelle? You're a master of conversation.
So is she real or is she a figment of his imagination?
Look what I got you in the warehouse.
Oh. She's so pretty.
What was that clicking noise? I'll see you later, you child. Thanks for stopping by.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was a lock?
They're all quite mad, you know. the home army lads.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
I think they want the Germans to come back. It's the shame of it, you see.
You bloody knew!
For heaven's sake, Auntie. Times are hard, but you and I are neighbours from way back.
The tanks are hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché.
Like we made at school.
We could have fought them. If they didn't really have tanks.
Did you know they were fake?
Of course not.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train.
I would have told the lads. Would have risen up.
But, Ollie, you were the General Secretary.
I did.
You must have known.
Don't forget a thing like that.
I lied my way off that train.
If we'd have known, we'd have risen up. We'd have had to.
I promised Percy I'd keep him safe.
We'd have saved you. And everyone else's kids.
Didn't you hear me? I have to go find him.
How? The bridge is crawling with policemen.
There's that thingamajig you told me about.
But I was going to use that.
You were going to leave me?
No, of course not. You're my daughter.
They'll never believe you're a bridge inspector.
You're right. You're always right.
Just shove Arthur aside.
Take this to the Maidenholm Bridge and tell the bobbies you're there to fix the bridge works.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
Oh, and say hello to Percy for me.
Well then. See you on the other side.
So Margaret is Ollie's daughter that he sent away on the train. And now he hallucinates her.
I don't see how you could have not known.
I couldn't have known about the tanks, Meg. I'd never have forgotten such a thing. I'll see the General. He'll tell you. He'll tell us I never knew. Margaret? He has to.
Oh, yeah.
Margaret?
The General is such a reasonable guy.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
Is that another
Someone's
explosion?
broken in. Look, down there. Wastrels. I
Pick up
think they're
picture.
setting up some kind of
Dear
bomb.
Margaret. Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'm playing with that.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck. Defuse the bomb. Alright, we'll loot later. Let's go.
Go eat a banger, you leaky scanner!
Bring it on, bitch. Ow.
They don't coming back. They're dead.
Bash them all dead. Only one left. Easy peasy. Defuse the bomb.
Our own wee Barnet burn. Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Sweep for more bombs. Uh-oh. There are gonna be more? How did they even get up here in the first place?
I think they're setting up some kind of bomb.
They're all getting pretty desperate to take me
I
out.
think we might need to get out of here.
Away and boil your heads, you witless cocksplack! Go, Phoebe! Roll!
The crap out of them. At least I'm doing a lot better with combat than I was when I first started this game.
The same as yours! Whoa!
Ow. Not good. One more. Ah, no. Oh, they gave me a bomb. I didn't have one before.
Are you
Oh, there's a
sure
timer.
this is
Fuck.
the
You're right.
only way?
It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Nobody's gonna blow up. It's all gonna be fine. Just kinda casually work our way over here. Doo-doo-doo. Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo. See? Alright, we're gonna run for it.
Don't forget all your things on the ground floor. You don't want to leave them behind.
But I get everything I can scavenge out of here.
Careful. Those people might still be here.
I don't know where my things are that you're talking about. I'll take this. Take everything I can, I guess. Right. Money. Filing cabinets. Search everything. I got a brick. Can I go out that way? No, but there's something to search. First aid kit. I'm probably going to need those. I have no timer now. I'm checking. Shut the fuck up. I am better than combat. I can actually only need to heal once instead of 5 times.
The doors are blocked.
We can't stay here. The roof's going to fall on our heads any minute.
How about we go back up and jump off the roof?
Are you crazy?
Well, I have that parachute, so it's better than it sounds.
You're going to take a parachute up to the roof and jump off?
If you've got a better idea, don't be shy.
Is that what we're doing? We're gonna take a parachute and make a break for it. Come on, old man. Can I just jump down there? I assume. Take that. Another first aid kit. Everything I need to heal. I like how I'm still constantly in battle because the other guy hasn't given up trying to get me. No more bomb barrels from the enemy team. I'll take a scotch. Very important to grab. You're almost dead. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Alright, I guess I gotta go back up. This way. Yeah, alright. I'll empty barrels. Out of here. And through here. Can. Alright, what's in here? Increases damage dealt by thrown weapons. I don't think I've used a single thrown weapon except for like a bomb.
Christ on toast!
Rip. Oh! Haha. Losing our minds. Get parachute. Where's the parachute? Looting everything while dazed. Here, have a brick. I did nothing! Oh, there's so many of them here. Let's just heal. Give me a second here. Thanks. Bam. Ah. Come on. I've played video games before. One more hit. Ah, you blocked it. Smack. Man. There we go. Finally.
For God, for Harry, and St. George.
When you go to inventory, fight pauses and you can heal. That feels like a bit of cheese, doesn't it? I mean, you can do it in other games,
and
but
sin no more.
I don't know. That doesn't feel like how the game would want you to be doing it. That dude is dead. That man is dead.
Now I just need to get up on that roof.
You're not seriously going to jump off the roof?
Come on, live a little. Bad choice of words, sorry.
How do you know she's dead for a fact? But I guess he's aware of the fact that she's not actually there. More of them? Or did I not finish them? No, I think I thought I finished them. What's up, Margaret?
Are you setting their fuse, right? Well, what if Private What's-His-Name lied to us?
Calm down. He's not stupid. We've got him locked up. If we don't come back, he'll starve to death.
They've captured one of the Home Army lads.
He could signal somebody through the window.
Then why don't you fuck off back to Canary House if you're worried about it?
So I'm supposed to get up there, huh? Alright. Don't mind me. What's up, nerds? Welcome back, Eat Child. Good to see you. Alright, now can I loot? Loot everything I can before they blow everything up. What's this? My backpack. A book. Chest is empty. Suitcase. Locker. Sit. Stand.
Don't worry, I won't forget your dolly.
I need her doll. And probably her picture, too.
I think they're setting up another bomb.
Where the hell are they getting explosives?
Oh, wait. They're missing something. No, I think they found it.
TikTok. I have to escape to the roof. One sec. What's in my safe? Lots of stuff. Nice. One sec. Do. The timer is only in your mind. We're just imagining it.
I think they've stuck the fuse in.
I'm climbing. I'm trying to climb. Where is it?
They're running away from it.
Up I go.
You're going to break your legs. If you're very lucky.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. Parachuting, I mean. I've already broken my legs once. Don't recommend it.
Don't mind me. Searching, looting, scavenging. I have 30 whole seconds. That's like 10 hours. Oh, is that dehydration? Alright.
If this doesn't work, I won't feel stupid for long.
Trucks away!
Margaret, wait for me!
Woo!
For Christ's sake! Ah, for fuck's sake!
Hey, you're fine. Just walk it off.
Hope those fucking wankers like rubble. I'm never going back there. Doesn't matter. He'll tell me I didn't know about the tanks. He's got to.
But we can't get into the military camp. I wonder if that soldier can help. The one the wastrels kidnapped.
Being Ollie, people don't like you. And not just because you occasionally insult them. You just don't fit in, and we know how wellies treat people who don't fit in. You are muscular and a trained soldier, but if you want to avoid having to murder people, stay out of sight when you're trespassing. You are mechanically brilliant, but you can't use a chem lab to save your life. Got it. Okay, untreated wounds can cause some serious issues. So can I treat my wounds? Antiseptic bandage. I think so. I don't need to use it right now. Okay, what is my issue right now there? The Scotch tape will fix my house. I'm sure that's how that works. I think it's a great idea. Alright. What am I looking for? Water. I need something to drink. Okay. What is my condition right now? What is affecting me?
I feel surprised.
Oh, here. Blood sugar, low. Reduces... Makes Ollie hangry, can be treated with sweet food or a glucose syringe. Interesting. I did not know that he was diabetic. That is, not something I knew about. Alright, so what is sugary? Do I have anything that's sugary? Is grapefruit juice? I don't think so.
Feeling poorly for a man who's just jumped off a building.
Your blood sugar's probably low. You better use one of those syringes.
Oh, there we go. Blood sugar is too high, his health is slowly depleted. Use a sucrose syringe to lower it or wait. When it's too low, he'll have less health, move more slowly. Glucose syringe. Okay, do I have some? I do. Available.
There. Don't you feel better?
I do.
Maybe you could find a beehive nearby and steal some honey.
I prefer to think of it as harvesting. Thank you
There
very much.
are beehives right here.
Oh, lovely. A hypodermic and only slightly used. This ought to work.
Aren't I gonna get attacked when I go in here? I feel like there's a different way to handle this. Ow. Listen, my big brain is only big at certain times. Harvest. Nope, that didn't work. I thought I could lead him away. Oh, she's in trouble. I'll let them attack her while I harvest the honey. No, keep bullying her. I've got something to do.
There we go.
Easy.
Almost as sweet as you, Margaret.
You're a real charmer, aren't you?
You're a tough crowd, Meg. You know that.
All right, now you can make one of those sugar hypodermics. Now don't forget to use it if you start feeling weak. But don't overdo it. It can really hurt you if you take too much.
Make a glucose syringe. I already had a bunch on me, so what else do I need? I have everything. Oh, I'm in combat, that's why. Understandable. Alright, I have 27 points already, so let me take a quick look at what I can do here. Throw things farther. People you knock down may stay down. Weapons wear out more slowly. Warrior. Attack faster, move faster. I wonder if there's anything that'll help me with my glucose, with my diabetics, because you can make it so that you can like not have to deal with food. Can't run fast. Can choke out unaware people, including bobbies and doctors. That's useful for excellent reasons. Wellies with red hats will automatically aggro. Interesting. Mechanically adept, chemically hopeless. Alright. Ooh, that looks nice. I'm gonna go for attack faster, blocking, movement penalty, NPCs to flee. Can sprint faster, that also seems useful. Okay, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get this and that. Let's get more health. Probably this as well. More plant resources, not sure. Imagine being diabetic, not Ollie. Read the passives. I suppose I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. You are diabetic? I am not. Find fancier loot, carry more weight. Alright, let's get, crap, what do I want? Let's get this one. Alright. Spent all my points. Now I have to get to Canary House, in which Oliver learns a grave and terrible secret. It had been quite some time since Oliver had entertained a guest. There were always the visitors that came in the night and attempted to make off with Oliver's belongings and occasionally his life, but not a proper guest, so it was a welcome surprise when Oliver's old neighbor, Little Artie, came for a visit. Oliver had not seen Little Artie since that man began infesting all the televisions of Hamlin Village. Once upon a time, Little Artie had been the weedy boy next door. He'd had his nose in a book practically since he'd been born, until Sally Boyle came to live with him, and from then on, he was following Sally around like a pup. But Little Artie had grown up. He was now very tall, if still rather stringy, and so the two boys quickly decided it was high time to go on an adventure. I have not been to the military camp in some time, said Oliver, and they have many good things to eat there. Don't mind if I do, said no longer Little Artie, who talked like that. So off they went, and while the antique gentlemen in the military camp huffed and puffed after Artie with their bayonets, Oliver brought home many tasty treats. But Artie had brought back a secret. It weighed no more than a piece of paper, indeed, yet it was a piece of paper, but it weighed heavy on Oliver's heart, for Oliver and the other townsfolk of Wellington Wells had spent the long, hungry years of the occupation considering the many tanks the Germans had in their military camp. These same tanks had rolled across Britain like monstrous fire-breathing tortoises, eating up all of Britain's finest boys who had opposed them. When the Germans demanded their cursed tribute, the townsfolk considered the tanks and gave up their children. But the tanks in the military camp were not the tanks of steel and fire. Artie had brought back a strip of newspaper from one of the tanks. He told Ollie that the tanks the Germans had left behind were made of paper and glue. And so the townsfolk could have risen up against the Germans, and they could have protected their children. They could have protected you, O best beloved. But had Oliver known this grave and terrible secret, he did not know. For, you see, Oliver's memory was riddled with holes, like a church made of cheese whose congregation was mice, and he might have indeed known. For the Germans would have needed quite a lot of paper to make dozens of papier-mâché tanks, and so they would have asked the general, and who had been the general's aide-de-camp but Oliver himself. Oliver did not like to believe that he might have known such a secret. Indeed, if he had known such a secret, he could never forgive himself. For why would he not have told the townsfolk and risen up with them against the Germans and rescued the children, including the best beloved? And so Oliver set off to ask the general what had happened. Oof. That is an oof. One of my fraternity brothers is diabetic. Every time that we would eat... Ring ring. What's up? Can I answer the phone? Listen.
The Dukes are very loose and batting practice. Feel any tension, any tension.
Is there somebody right next to me? Oh yeah, there is. I'm out of here. What's my outfit? Sergeant's number 2. Not that it's going to help much. It doesn't seem like Ollie is ever going to really be able to blend in seamlessly anyway.
No! Somebody help me! They've kidnapped me!
Find out who's yelling. Probably the guy I'm looking for, right? No, that's unfortunate. Can't you climb over the wall, that tiny-ass wall, without groaning? I was hoping to sneak up and choke the dude out. Steel toe Crocs. My god. I had a co-worker at one point, and he only wore Crocs year-round, even in the middle of the winter. Insane.
Find him! He's killing us!
They should have seen me. I don't know how they didn't see me. There's a hole in the wall. I could have just walked in there. The heck, man?
What if they never come back?
Bigger banger, bigger banger. Mine. There's a lot of groaning going on outside right now. Hey, a memory. Mum! You're gonna be British next year. Are you moving to Britain?
I made a doll of Mum.
It's very like her.
Is it? I wasn't sure.
She was a tad taller.
It's a doll?
She was taller.
That's not very funny.
Well, I thought it was. I'm sorry. You miss her.
I guess. It's just how everything is now.
I don't know what that means.
Nothing's the same. The way things were doesn't even seem real. I sort of miss it, and it doesn't seem real.
You have too much wisdom at your age. It's hardly fair. I got to be a complete numpty until I was 30. What are you smiling for?
Oh, cool.
You don't know that for sure.
I don't know if I'm ever going to live in any other country aside from America. I did very much enjoy Ireland when I went to Ireland years ago. I don't do they...
I wouldn't say that around the Sarge.
I hope that steel-toed Crocs are not a thing.
How'd they get you? Did they sneak into the camp?
I got lost.
I think he deserted.
Oh, taking French leave, or were you full out deserting?
It's always march, 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 drill, 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 and stabby, stabby, stabby with our bayonets. For years. The Jerrys are never going to come back, are they?
I need to go and talk to the general, but they won't let me cross the bridge.
But he won't let you through the front gate either. Well, I suppose I do owe you. Listen, just tell Sergeant Oldcastle you know what happened on Trim Street.
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened
I'm not
on
telling
Trim
you
Street?
that.
I guess you're not heading back then.
I guess not.
See you when I see you then.
Not if I see you first.
Why is this entire interaction weird?
You're not the bloody help, are you? So get out! Leave my friend alone!
There's no such things as ghosts.
Oh, there's people here.
There's no such thing as ghosts.
Just punch you. Oh wait, I can't block a machete with my arms. That's not how that works. There we go. Punch.
I'm not sure that
Why are there...
Kill all of us!
Oh, I can kill all of you. I'm just trying to avoid it. That's all I need to do is head here now. It'd be nice if it was daytime. I was trying to push him aside. He didn't shove when I told him to. Oh, Canada. I have a friend who lives in Canada. She doesn't like it very much.
A dud bomb? Don't you like to extract the TNT from them?
Just help myself to this. Nice. I got some explosives. It's a petroleum platform next to England that became a country. I mean, I didn't know that. Can't take the Foxlow. But I need some of these. Alright, off we go. Oh, it's so far. I think... Okay, wait a second. I don't have that hatch unlocked right now. So if I want to unlock it, if I want to have access to it, I need to go unlock it now while I'm close. Ugh. Ah yes, the booze. I know all about it. I'm gonna be turning 26 years old at the end of the month, and I lived in a fraternity for 5 years in college, and I have never once in my life drank alcohol. Ah, plague. Ollie is a bit slow, isn't he? I'm used to how fast... Oh crap, it's a dead end. How about here? Yeah, I can get through here. Alright. Oh, this is one of those places where I'm supposed to, like, pull open the boards. Oh, this guy's coming. Easy peasy. Just get myself in here. Down we go. I mean, I've had like vodka sauce a number of times. I've had alcohol in cooking before, but once you cook it, like the alcohol is mostly cooked away. It's not like I've never consumed any form of alcohol at all. It's just I've never drank alcohol. The pipe down, rubber catsuit. Right, but doing this means I can fast travel back here whenever I need to. Can I sleep until daytime?
Ugh, time to hit the scratcher.
Alright. You go to a different country to drink it. Alright, now that it's daytime, there should be relatively fewer people out here trying to just take me out. Alright, we'll go with that. What am I looking for? I wanted to look at the map. I want to get rid of my waypoint. Should I check out this one too, just to see if that's another one I can unlock? Let me just take this dude out real quick. What's up, Howard Head?
Don't make a racket.
Good. Easy peasy. Let's go check out what's over here. I wasn't aware of that technicality. If both parents consent and you do it in your
Quite
house.
away from the music halls, aren't we?
I don't know. I've just never been interested in it. So are these people going to attack me, or are wastrels relatively okay with me?
It's a long road that's no got a turning.
Looks like they're
You should have
okay.
stayed in the village.
But they said that red-hatted ones will want to hurt me.
At least we could have made them take them. At least we could have...
There is another hatch here. You're gonna have to translate that one for me. Right, is this one of the infected? Let's get my torch up. Do. Oh. Nope, not infected. Interesting. Moving house.
You could have killed someone.
It's Sunday. Nobody goes to work on Sunday.
It's Monday.
Ah.
They're going to know it was you. You told everyone in the Duke's Arms you were going to do it. What were you thinking?
What do you think, lass? I was thinking I won't have to see Uncle Jack's stupid face everywhere.
They'll just put up another antenna.
You're right. Oh, you're always right.
I think you better get out of town.
And where do you expect me to live then?
In the Garden District?
They don't have televisions there, do they?
Interesting. I am very decent. What's up, Kaz? How are you doing?
Good. Now we can come back here without all those disagreements.
Alright. Good to just keep unlocking fast travel stations while I can. More dead people. Let me see if there's any blueprints on this workbench here. Yep. Sneak Thief and the Nighty Night. I want a weapon called the Nighty Night. That seems amazing. Seems like exactly the kind of thing I want to whack over somebody's head. The Winning Argument. That's a weapon I was using with Sally. That's pretty good. Alright. We need to get into the victory camp. And we're going to talk to the general? You mean the asshole that Sally locked away? I'm going to assume that this is before we lock him away. Let me put a waypoint on this shelter just so that we go there before we talk to the general. I'm going to check my blood sugar levels. Right now I'm okay. Once that symbol in the top left goes, just like that. A little sticky stick. See, we're all good. But that was the last one I have made, so I need... I'm gonna need to get some more sugar. Some more honey. He's so slow. Ollie is so slow. What's in that chest? I wonder.
They have gossip.
Are they gonna attack me for... Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. Wait a day or two. Oh, there's bees. Not the bees. Just mainline. Just give it to me. Watch out, lady. Heck off. I'm so slow, but somehow they're slower than me. I don't get it. Off we go.
It's him! He's the killer!
I can kill all of you, and I will kill all of you if I have to hear that dialogue line one more time. Still have a while to go. What the heck is that? Giant dick-shaped blimp. I don't think I've noticed that before. What's up, my dude?
I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street. You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard. Let him pass, lads. He's not getting past the front gate anyway. Just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
You ain't gonna do shit. Except for let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Oh. What's up, dude?
If you can't find something to do, I'll find something for you. They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
If I didn't have more important things to do, I'd put a stop to that right quick.
The survival system. What way do you mean? Alright, so my question is this shelter inside the camp or outside? I guess I'll check on the outside of the camp first. This looks like another dud bomb for me to extract TNT from. Gimme, gimme. Mine. Thank you. Are there going to be more plague-infested soldiers walking around out here, or is that only in Sally's campaign? This music reminds me of Sly Cooper. Yeah, we got another bomb to harvest from. What if there's like a 1% chance that one of these bombs will just blow up in Ollie's face? Yoink. I'll take that, thank you. Alright. Can I get into the shelter? No, I cannot. Of course I can't. Well, that was a waste of time running all the way around. Now I've got to go all the way back out to the front. It would be a jolly good show. I would be quite joyful. Grunt, 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 grunt.
Nice try,
Fritz. They gonna throw a grenade? Oh yeah, these guys are assholes and throw grenades, don't they? Poke you with their bayonets and then... Did I extract from this one already? Nope. I just want one of these to blow up. I don't know why, but I want it to happen. Yeah, these guys are pains in the asses. And these are one of the first like groups of enemies you come across in the game in Arthur's campaign, and my god. I had a lot of trouble getting past them. Am I supposed to be fighting him? Alright. Nobody's aggressive on me right now. But the alarm is going off, so we're gonna wait for the alarm to stop going off. And then we will. Arthur is the, so this game, this is my third act of the game. The first act of the game you play as Arthur Hastings, who was a employee of like a newspaper, choosing which articles to delete from history and which ones to keep. And he escaped in order to try and find his brother. And then the second act you play as Sally, a woman who has a child and is the only person with a child like in this entire world. And she just escaped on her boat at the end a little bit ago. Now I'm playing as Ollie, who was a soldier while the Germans were attacking, and is now kind of crazy. Okay, how long is this alarm going to go off for? Is it going to stop? Wee woo. Wee woo. Oh, there we go. I just wait for the wee woo to wind down. There we go. What's up, Margaret?
Fucking Starkey's back.
I need to speak to the General.
Get him, lads.
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke. All right, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right.
That's exactly where I just was.
I should have gone through the air raid shelter.
It depends on the type of game when you want to keep tracking of all the, like, your thirst, your hunger, and everything. Some games really do it well.
There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel report to your counter-infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
What's up, I'm Dona? Why don't you fuck off for me? Can I boot him? Yeah, we're just gonna get you out of here. You are out of here for spam. Go. Ban. Easy peasy. I do want to become famous though. But a game that really uses like the micromanaging of all of your thirst, your hunger, your everything is Don't Starve. Don't Starve. The name of the game is Don't Starve, and that's a huge risk of starving in that game. It really is like resource management to the max. I've gotten bots before, to be fair. When I'm streaming and I have 0 viewers, and then I have nobody talking to me for like 3 days of streams, and then
Who the hell blocked up the
I finally get my
entrance to the
first
air raid
message.
shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950,
I get a
has
message
there?
and it's a
I'm
bot.
gonna
I'm like,
have to
okay.
blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right. I wonder if they've blown it up yet.
Don't I have a bunch of TNT from all the bombs that I've been like extracting from? I don't understand. Oh wait.
Infiltrator. We got a live one. Kill
This guy. Oh shit. Okay. I thought for a second he had like no health. I was gonna take him out. No, he's got health. The Gung Hoster. Interesting. You were my first follower, you child. I didn't know what that noise meant. I still get excited every single time I hear it. Alright, there's a trap right there. Can I disarm it? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna hop over here. There's a Jimmy. Whoa! Oh, it was just the dude ran through it and he's fine. What the heck is this? That dude's throwing up. He's covered in plague. What's up, Margaret?
Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastique.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever
Is there a
done
dude
for me?
just throwing up
You
right
might be
next
the
to
man
me?
with the explosives.
You're right. You're always right. Let's see what his problem is.
Am I gonna turn over and he's gonna start
I
attacking
wonder
me?
how much liquor's left around here.
Guess not.
Ollie, focus.
Give me the booze. Okay, I don't know where the dude that was just throwing up next to me is, but hey. Listen, it's hard to play Subnautica and not be scared that something is coming after you. To be fair, that game was pretty nerve-wracking. I like how they labeled the bog for me.
Thank God you're here! I think they drew it to the plastique. Wait, Ollie Starkey?
Look, I don't have to help you if you'd rather work it out with the plagueies.
It's Maid and Pal. We were in the Punjab together.
Did you know him?
Haven't the foggiest.
Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna help me out here, Starkey?
Pet Reaper, no. I think I may have hit the guy that I was aiming for.
I don't like this!
How many more are there? 2 more? They're both bleeding. Oh, I'm close to dying too. Ow. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're all good.
Oh, that
Right,
really takes it out of your shoulders.
Some healing balm. I only have 3? What? I thought I had so many more. It is a game for Margaret. I guess you're right. I think that this game. Oh, yeah. I was supposed to protect him. Guess I didn't do a very good job.
This'll blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter. Oh, now I remember Baden Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day? Studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that?
But I don't know. I feel like We Happy Few wanted to accomplish a lot of things, and because of its lack of like financial support, it had some financial support, but it didn't have as much as the game deserved. Because of that, it tried a bunch of different things and didn't quite get all the way through. Like, I think a bunch of the parts of the map were procedurally generated, and I feel like that, I don't know. I don't know if the game needed to be procedurally generated with the way it is now. I think there could have been more done to it to make that more of a factor. Okay, now I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some jerky. And I know at some point, Yeet Child, I'm gonna have to play Subnautica Below Zero. You can give me all the crap you want to during that one too. Just don't tell me to put those fucking tiger plants in my aquarium or I'll be upset.
Go back to Germany,
Ow,
you
I wanted to
swine.
stop.
We beat you once, we'll beat you again.
Just smack him down. There you go.
Lay still, you bastard.
My bomb. But apparently the TNT's useless. Well, that dude's dead as hell. What's up, Margaret? How you doing? Can I use this to stop my bleeding? Looks like it.
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Just stand right next to the explosives. What could go wrong?
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence.
Can I rent? Oh! Whoo! Saw that. Do I have something I can throw? Yes, I do. I only have 2, so I want to make sure that... Whew! That was close. Okay, let's put some stuff away. I need some healing materials. First aid kits, hell yeah. Quits.
Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
A soldier's allowed to quit.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The General?
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards.
Wait. How can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead. My memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
I agree that it can definitely help reduce the load on the developer, but like there is a bit of work that has to go into procedurally generating the map. The coding to create that, when all you really need to do in the first place is make the map. I don't know, it seemed extra, and it didn't seem like it was quite worth the amount of effort that they wanted. Alright, let me do that. I can come back here whenever I need
Dangerous
to.
business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to.
Remember,
we're gonna sleep and heal a little
never
bit.
alone.
Oh, my blood sugar. That's the thing I need to take care of. I don't know if I have what I need in order to make a new one. I don't think I have any sugar. Do I? Oh, I do. Oh, I can make 3 syringes when I craft it too. That's actually really nice. Alright, it'll give me a little shot there. I need some... I'll drink some tea. How nice. We're all good. All good here. I don't know. It makes a bunch of paths that just don't make much sense in here.
I don't think they like you very much here.
Attention all personnel. The Merry
Alright,
Band
I need to
players are
sneak
looking
into
for a
the office.
replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Bloody hell!
Excuse me. Why is that there?
Grenade!
They're throwing grenades at me. Oh! That went really badly. I need to get out of here. Run.
Come back for another beating.
I guess I'm gonna have to kill these guys.
Go back to Germany, you swine! It's started! It's finally started! For England
Ow.
and St. George! We beat you what?
Smack you across the head. There we go. Easy peasy. Just murder.
Well,
solve
lad,
all your problems with
this
murder.
is what we trained for.
Attention
Chocolate
all
crinkle
personnel.
cookies.
Tonight's movies will be
Interesting.
Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring
how am I supposed to get
war
out of
movie
here?
shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Through here, into the canteen. Anything I can steal in here? Bread. I'll take that. Didn't mean to quite sit. Just trying to read. Clean plate award. Food increases your max stamina. That's pretty cool.
Hope they attack before I get too much older. My back.
A poem. The rebels in Flanders Field. I don't want to read that.
Donald! Ollie!
I'm just crouching here.
What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a cart. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
I have a friend here. Good job, Ollie. Making friends is important. How did you see me? I am concealed. I think he's off to set off the alarm though. Oh, nope, he's throwing a grenade at me.
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Get Corporal Cheeseman's key? Why can't I just pick the lock? That's some bullshit. How far is he? Not far. Okay. We just need to get there without dying. How did you see me?
Get him! Who's there?
Okay. Gonna take your key. Thanks. Thanks. No. Make me. Just solve all my problems with murder. Don't worry about it. In we go.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks! In the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town!
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train. Tell him.
In 1946! Before they took the children!
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up! We could have saved them! I could have saved my daughter!
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, You can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my
This is
memory.
like the third time I've heard this
Like
metaphor.
a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Margaret, there you are.
An apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
Beep, beep. Yeah, make a break for
Better
it.
get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
You're right. You're always right, Meg. Margaret? I don't know what her name is. Talk to the cook. Cook! Smuggle me out like dinner.
Donald! Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in.
Hop in. Hide. No, don't talk to him. Hide.
Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts.
I mean, I have
Open
a bunch
up.
of scotch.
I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Haha.
Just move along, if you don't mind.
I like Margaret just
Highway
posing right
robbery.
there.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine. I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap, all off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Steal the
Don't
dinner.
even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
I want the food.
I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
Enter Miss Bing's estate. Is there a fast travel place I can go to? Oh, this is so long. I'm not reading this novel. I'm sorry. It's just a recap. I have 37 points. I'm not really paying too close attention to what I'm getting, but hey. It's fine. Alright, let's look at the map. She is... No, that's the chest. My destination's way down there. Alright, we can fast travel here. Right? No. I have no option to fast travel. I guess I gotta get to the other side of here.
Guard duty again.
What's up, dudes? Oh, I guess they're not hostile.
Question why.
Alright, now can I fast travel? Yes, I can. And that's what we're gonna do. He is very crafty. He should be able to fix the cart. But I guess Ollie just doesn't care enough.
Nothing like a nice quiet walk to keep you from going mad. Right, Margaret?
I like Ollie. I think Ollie's pretty funny. Okay, put some stuff away and off we go. Ollie just cares about getting drunk and Margaret.
The center cannot hold. And everywhere the ceremony of innocence is.
I was gonna rob that rubble pile, but she got to it first. Alright, so now I have to run all the fucking way down there. Alright, let's see if I can find some more Rose of Gilead petals, because these are where I get my healing balms from. And I need all the healing I can get, because Ollie seems to be getting in quite a few more fights than everybody else was. Kind of unavoidable. Inserting syringes. I am not a big fan of needles at all. I try to avoid them when I can, but sometimes they're just unavoidable. I would hate to be a diabetic, but I think you'd probably just get used to it at some point. I had to give shots to my cat at one point. He needed hormone... What's it? Hormones or vitamin boosters? Something for his digestive tract. And it was not fun. I don't have
Observe how the
sunshine.
concrete is used for its raw and unpretentious honesty, contrasting with the pretentious ornamentality of the Victorian buildings of the parade. Rather than hiding the structure, the surface preserves the shape of the in-situ casting forms, revealing the nature of its construction.
Well, I think it's
I've never fathomed
Yep, throwing up. Okay, Ollie does not like joy at all. Ew. I don't like her
We all
noises.
get what's coming to...
Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
One sec, let me just throw up some more. Okay, so the red-headed people will instantly attack me for some reason. I don't know why. I just vomit over your corpse, don't mind me. Alright. Is it food poisoning that's causing this? Joy poisoning. You know joy makes you nauseous. Yeah, I kind of knew, but I didn't think it would be that bad. And I'm hungry too, so we'll just eat some victory meat. There we go. Don't mind me if I just start throwing up in the middle of the street. Okay, now I'm on joy withdrawal, which means I'm not going to throw up.
Feeling alright?
Nope. I'm feeling pretty bad.
I won't smash your face.
As more people start screaming. Alright, is there a... Yeah, let's get to this shelter.
We'll have none of that.
I'm gonna have all of this around here. I'm gonna book my way through this entire village and there's nothing you can do about it.
More blood on his hands.
You think you can defy authority?
I am defying authority. Is that a downer detector right there? Awesome. It's gonna piss people off this way too. What's up, dudes?
I'm glad all that nonsense is over.
Oh, that's a doctor coming after me too. Yikes. Everything wants me dead here.
Allow me to after all.
Bobbies. Protecting the haves from the have-nots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
My shelter is right over here, I think.
Done it.
What's up, dude? See ya. Easy peasy. A new level of oh, throwing up on their
Moldy
corpse.
and dank. Just how I like it.
I'll take that. I'll take that, thank you. I'm thirsty. Oh, I had juice. Where's my juice? There it is. Glug glug. Boop.
Now we can come back here from any other hatch, and we don't have to meet any damn English.
That seems a little bit racist there, Ollie. What did the English ever do to you? Except for get you addicted to a drug and cast you out. Force you to give up your child. I'm pretty sure I've read this too. More recipes. Jack the Nipper and the Sandman.
I'll give it a whirl. How the hell does all this work? So, that's not how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know.
I tried my best. No recipe. Oh wait, there's a recipe there.
Now, tinkering. That's a thing.
You're awfully good at this.
Does this mean I can make like a bunch of weapons? It does, but I don't have any of the materials I need. Rocks, branches, riding coats, bobby truncheons. There's so many weapons here. Alright, cool. So let's see how aggressive every person is going to be in the town. What's up, my dudes?
Where are you going in such a hurry?
Okay, so they don't like it when I run, as usual. I'm gonna guess that the OU perk is not something I can get. Nope. He's already so slow as it is. I hate it. Get rid of the waypoint. What's up, lady?
Shagadelic, baby. You're switched on. You're
Why am I getting... Ow. Oh, that thing's gonna zap the hell out of me. These guys are coming at me hard right now.
Oh, downers here!
I have to be not in combat? Okay. That's not gonna be easy. Well, right now, obviously, the fastest way for me to get out of combat right now is to just jump into my hatch. Watch out, Constable. Don't mind me. Yeah, easy peasy. And now I just walk out. See? How nice. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why they all started attacking. But did I start sprinting? I might have just subconsciously started sprinting. No, she doesn't like me. It's because of my clothes. Makes decent people upset. Alright, can I craft anything? Boiler suit. I need coarse linen and shredded raincoats. Anyone who's not a rubber fetishist. I need better clothes if I want to be able to get through here without pissing people off.
You can't walk around dressed like that. I see you.
How am I supposed to do this? There's nowhere for me to hide back here. There's like no flowers. I could hide back here and wait and then come out, but no, they don't want to let me. So how am I supposed to, like... Oh shit, there's people all over me right now. Oh. Nice. Transfer notice. Starkey to go on leave after return from AWOL. Very good. Some bullshit. What am I supposed to do? They're all gonna get angry at me for my outfit that I'm wearing. I need to find...
I thought I was dead.
I need clothes. I need a new set of clothes. Otherwise, how the hell am I... I guess I can go at night. There are fewer people out during the day. But if I go at, like, midnight...
Off to bed with you.
There are a lot fewer people, and it should be easier for me to sneak in where I need to go. Let's try that.
Oi!
Oh my god.
You're coming with me!
I walked out of my place. Okay, he just died of his bleeding.
That's the last time you do that around here.
Whoa. Stop shoving me, it's not nice.
I'll cheer you up, alright.
Police abuse.
No downers here.
Ow. Try and block some of their hits. My blood sugar's low. They're blocking everything. Ah, shit.
Take your jaw, you sticky downer.
No.
Give up, and I won't smash your face.
You're already trying to smash my face.
No downers here.
God, these guys are taking a while to die.
That's the last time you do that around here.
Trying to get my stamina up.
You're gonna get what's coming to you. Clear off. You're rotten.
Am I hitting him or is he blocking it? It's like he's just standing there to like keep holding.
Think you can defy authority?
I can defy authority. Fucking heal.
Say the Lord. Believe it not. Don't be damned. Oh, big.
God, it's so hard to get a hit on him now. There we go. There we go. Ugh.
Go forth and sin nae more.
That was not fun. Just have a seat. Yeah, you're right. The easiest way to get where you need to go, you just kill everybody. Yikes. Alright. Okay, that thing will detect me. He's... fuck off. Okay, they can definitely see me right now. That thing's gonna zap me. I need a glucose syringe. Stick.
That's the one.
Oh, I just got zapped. That's so bull. It's so annoying. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Gonna get what's coming to you.
That's gonna zap me too. Alright, somebody said I can heal by doing this. Kind of bullshit, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I love a game of
Can't tell when I hit them and they don't react if they blocked it or if I hit them.
No snakes in my garden.
I guess they're blocking it.
Say goodnight. Think you can defy authority? Black.
Just go in circles, swinging.
Down. Say goodnight. I love a game of hide and seek.
Just mass murdering everybody.
Black dog.
Fucking die. Thank you. Not that you're dead, but... Are you dead yet? There we go. God. have to kill so many people just to get here? There's got to be an easier way to do this. They can't actually expect you to kill everything. Alright, I have another question. If I carry this body and I throw it at the bees, will it distract the bees? That looks like a no. Alright, I need to get out of combat. How long does it take for these things to stop noticing me is my question. Okay, we're good. Knock. Don't mind the pile of corpses behind me.
I didn't ask you here, did I? If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
One does crazy things as a drunk Scotsman at 2 a.m.
It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a donor in my...
Sorry, Miss Bing. I hope she didn't kill her. No, okay, she's tied up.
Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Why would I do that?
I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything. Just please give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
Didn't she say it was
I'm
in the kitchen?
afraid joy is after my time.
Victoria's Joy Pose.
Here we go.
She
She
said they were in the
certainly
kitchen.
hates to be off her joy, doesn't she?
You're not going to give it to her.
Let me just raid your house for a moment here.
This is what you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
Why the fuck are you doing this?
Ooh.
You evil downer bastard! I am
she's
gonna kill
pissed.
you! I am going to kill you!
Sorry, I need my words to stick in your head instead of flying right out the other ear.
Ring ring.
I've got to answer the blower. People depend on my decisions.
Oh, don't worry, I'll answer it for you. Let's see, what's up?
She's got her own pneumatic. I better answer it. Who
From
the hell is
Clive
Clive
Birthwhistle.
Birthwhistle?
You should find out if she likes him or not. You can't trust her, of course. Maybe there's a letter or something somewhere.
They're going to need an answer right away. You don't know how critical my answers are.
Okay, so let's read what it says. As Arthur's office is now vacant, I do hope you will see your way to letting me have it. We all saw how he behaved at Deirdre's birthday party. He's probably gone on holiday by now. I hope you will not keep his office vacant, as you did Prudence's, not that I am questioning your authority. I know you and Prudence were so fond of each other. I am merely concerned that Prime Office is going to waste. Surely someone as efficiency-minded as yourself can see that. Clive. P.S. Arthur was only senior to me because I made a lateral transfer from the Bureau of Civic Happiness. His office should have been mine all along. Oh, he's the annoying one. I need a response to Clive. Okay, let's see if we can I guess we'll have to figure out how we should respond. He's a little pompous prick that tried to take Prudence's office and then was trying to get Arthur out of his office at the very beginning of the first act. Alright, let's see. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my dear. Congratulations on your promotion to Executive Council to the Executive Committee. I feel certain this will be one of Wellington Wells' happiest years, thanks to all your hard work. Your Happy Face campaign has been a rousing success. I well remember when you suggested putting Joy in the water. You were right after all. I am proud to call you my daughter. Keep up the good work. Your father, General Bing. Dictated, not read. Sternly worded letter. To Clive from Victoria, insubordination. There is nothing wrong with your bloody office except that it is too small to hold your inflated ego. You seem to think if you do a terrible job and gossip about me, don't think I didn't hear what you said to Deirdre, I'll promote you. And frankly, Arthur's throughput is twice yours and far more accurate. Do not send this to Clive. Take another Joy. Oh, I should send that.
I don't think she likes him very much.
Get back to work.
Dear Mr. Birthwhistle, thank you so much for your suggestion. May I suggest you spend a little more time pondering your work and less time pondering where you do it?
That sounds like her, all right.
Here you go. Boop.
Off you go.
Taken care of.
This is all some clever joke, isn't it? It's terribly funny, Ollie. Let's just call this a prank, and you can untie me now. Please.
Ding ding.
Well, that's my regular off-site executive committee meeting. Won't they be surprised to find you've tied me up? What unconvincing lie are you going to try to fob them off with?
You better answer it.
What do I say?
Tell them you're the general and the meeting's been postponed. Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
Okay.
Get away!
There you go. Have some tape.
Hello, it's Beatrice Dalrymple from the Executive Committee.
I'm so sorry. Something's come up. Please come back tomorrow.
Is that General Bing?
Yeah, I haven't got time to chit-chat. We're trying to save the world.
All right. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, meeting at 2 a.m., 4 a.m.
I wasn't looking.
What's up, Miss Bing?
Take the key and lock her up. Lock her up. Lock her up.
She's just losing her mind.
Take the key and lock her up, my fair lady.
I brought some food.
I made them sing, Ollie, so they wouldn't be afraid. But then they had to get on the train. Do you remember how they screamed?
Aye, I remember. All except my daughter.
Your daughter?
Aye, Margaret. Because she was dead. You've got to eat.
I'll throw it right back up.
What was it your dad fed you when you were sick and couldn't eat anything else?
Coffee yogurt.
I'll bring some.
Ew.
Give me my joy! Why won't you give me my joy?
I'll get you that coffee yogurt.
Why won't you give me my joy? Why won't you give me my joy?
Where?
All right, coffee yogurt. What is yogurt exactly?
It's fermented milk, like cheese, only it doesn't curdle.
So I just need some old milk and some coffee.
And probably some sugar to make the medicine go down.
Okay. What do I have in order to make coffee yogurt? Sounds gross. I need coffee beans, sugar, and evaporated milk. Alright, let's see if she's got any sugar anywhere. I'll take that cleaver. Rotten food. Cupboard. Bleach. Don't think I can give her bleach. Flour. Mushrooms. Cloth. Take your potatoes. Flour. Where's all the sugar? Tea leaves. Tea leaves. Oh, there's sugar. Got it. Nice. Like the last one I checked. Alright, so now I need to find coffee and evaporated milk. Is there some in the house, or do I have to leave? Oh, there's a book. Hey! A letter of transit. You are allowed to cross to the Liberation District. That's pretty straightforward. Alright, what else we got to steal? Ashes. Don't think I'm gonna find evaporated milk there. A record and metal bits. Pill bottle. A maid outfit. Can I put on the maid outfit? This is my real question. I can put on the maid outfit. Now I can't look at myself, though. Now he's a drunk Scotsman at 5 a.m. wearing a maid outfit. Okay, that door's sealed. Sugar,
Bit of sugar, milk.
Coffee.
So, she's got coffee while the rest of us are drinking toasted chicory.
Alright. Don't ignore the fact that I'm coming back
Well,
in a maid outfit.
That's coffee yogurt a la Starkey. I hope she's not particular.
Are you particular?
Everything is quite alright. Sleepy tight. Nighty night.
Everything's tucked out of sight. My fair lady.
I think you better give her that yogurt.
Yeah, she's kind of losing her mind. Here you go. Let me feed you. Yum yum.
This is awful. You've ruined it. Oh, Father, why have you forsaken me?
I didn't know what else to do.
Ding dong.
Oh, that will be the gardener's. Perhaps you can suggest some lovely colour combinations.
I think you better answer that.
I didn't realise she was quite this popular.
This is all very normal.
Ollie, she's going to scream if you don't gag her.
I'll gag her.
Get away!
Just shut up. I'm
So
wearing a
who
maid
am I
outfit.
pretending to be?
The maid.
You could always pretend to be the maid.
I am pretending to be the maid.
Who is it? It's Brown, the gardener. Could you get Miss Bing?
What's up, cat?
I'm sorry, she's very busy.
The windows are shaking
You
from
should
the
have
wind.
said that she's out.
She's very busy being out.
I'll leave it with you then. Would you, open up, please?
I haven't got time to shave.
Well, wrap something around your face.
And I'm a fat, ugly Scotsman.
Not all maids are thin, pretty, and French.
You've got all the bloody answers, haven't you?
Just a minute.
Okay.
You better make sure she's out of sight.
So, should I stick her in a closet somewhere?
I'm afraid so.
Alright, here's the closet, right? It's not a closet. It's a bathroom. Ooh, cloth. Saltpeter. Let me just search. That looks like a nice bath. I haven't taken a bath in a long time. How is the water still warm? I can see steam. Fuck is this shit? What is this, witchcraft? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Alright, we're gonna move you out of the way. Let's hope she doesn't, like, find a way to, like, drag herself out in front of the gardener. Just chill out there for me.
Here's an accounting of all the gardening supplies. She can pay me next week. Cheerio.
I'll see that she gets it. There are acts of heroism you never get a medal for, and they're some of the bravest.
I need air! Open the door! I'm suffocating!
How did she get the gag off her?
I think you'd better let her out. No, you may not just leave her in there for a bit.
I didn't say a word.
Alright, Miss Bing. The door was open! What?
Well, that's a good look for you. Suits you. You might want to shave a bit.
I'm still not entirely sure what we're doing with her. Why we have her tied up. Ignore the piles of corpses outside, too. Oh, it's the blower
Christ
again.
almighty, can't these people think for themselves?
You must let me answer my messages. They won't know what to do on their own.
I don't think I care. What's up?
I promise I won't
The
put
whereabouts
in any
of
secret cries for
Prudence
help.
Holmes.
I just need to answer.
Who the hell is Prudence Holmes?
You really ought to get out more, Ollie.
We are attempting to ascertain the whereabouts of one of your employees, Prudence Holmes. We fear she may have become a downer. Have you seen her at your office or domicile or received any indication of her whereabouts? We would like to know when you last spoke to her. Yeah, she's dead. No idea how to answer. I guess I need to find the correct answer, because that's not... I don't want to say that she's around.
Just let me point them in the right direction.
Where am I supposed to find this answer? Because Prudence is a downer. But if I say, yeah, she's around, then something... I think that's not the right answer to give. Oh, the garden. Cool. I'll take that shovel. Answer the letter and send a response. Okay, well, I need to find out what the correct response is. That door's still jammed. Okay, let's see what else there is to find. Desk is empty. What's in here? Bar's empty. Got some scotch. Piano. Not very in tune. How about in here? Rajasthan Central Prison. My darling Victoria, I'm sure your father has told you his version of why I've been sent away. Please know that I love you and never intended to leave you. I hope that someday you'll understand that I was doing my own duty just as he does his. India cannot remain under British control any longer. Surely even he can see that. I fear for your future if he takes you back to England. I was there for boarding school, and for all they give you your rank at table and seat you as is proper for the daughter of a Maharaja. When they look at you, they see a wog. You won't be half English. In England, you will always be a wog, no matter how hard you work to imitate their ways. I'm writing to your grandfather, asking him to take you in when your father goes back to England. He did not mean to shout at you when you called his palace backwards for not having electric fans. He was thinking about politics. Please be a good girl and make up with His Highness your father. I suspect that you will disregard my advice as it comes from prison. Your father must seem like the much smarter parent right now, but someday you will know all the things that I know. I hope you will understand who you are and what your true duty is before it is too late. Your loving Mummy. Well, that doesn't seem good. Letter from Bing's wife. Dear Pinky, or should I call you Colonel Bing now? I am sure you will say that having me arrested was your duty, but duty to whom? Does not your own family command your loyalty? I thought you were different, but you were like other Englishmen. How very convenient for you to have done of your Indian wife before you sail home. Once you were dazzled by my father's palace and connections, without which you might still be a junior officer, but when your orders came for England, you began to see me with different, more critical eyes, didn't you? Or perhaps you found out that I'd contacted a solicitor. Divorce is rather scandalous among the officer set. Perhaps you worried it would harm your career. Oh, but now that you've made the great sacrifice of arresting your own wife, you might even get promoted to general for your patriotism. Bravo, Pinky, bravo. I usually game on PC, but I do have a array of consoles to play on when I want to. You English do go for that duty above all, Tosh. You may fool others with it, but I will always know exactly who you are. Perhaps that is the true reason you can no longer bear to meet my eyes. I no longer know how to sign off on a letter to you. Neither love nor yours seems appropriate anymore. Lily. P.S. I've asked my father to take Victoria when you sail for England. Don't pretend you object. You've undoubtedly been trying to think of a face-saving reason to leave her behind. What with her being the half-Indian daughter of a revolutionary. How very inconvenient that would be for you back home. That's not very good. So that's the mother. The attic. Oh, this. By the time you read this, dearest V, by the time you read this, I'll be gone. Leaving you is the hardest part of what I have to do. You were right about my being off Joy. The others were easy to fool, but you, of course, were always so attuned to my moods. I'm sorry for saying you were just imagining it, but I did so to protect you. You must know by now my true feelings for you, though I suspect they are not reciprocated. Please don't come looking for me. We both know that your sense of duty is at the core of your being. I will always remain your true friend, even though our paths must now diverge. Yours truly, Prue. Well, that is where Prue is. She is a downer. And she had feelings for Victoria. Interesting. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I'll just eat an onion. Don't mind me. She's been gone.
All right. I'm afraid she's been gone from the office for some time. Good luck. Why do I feel like a squealer? Off you go.
I was your friend. The only one who was nice to you. Why would you do this to me? Have you at least got a cigarette?
They'll kill you, you know.
Whoever told you that?
Last time I managed to dig some out of the rubble, a house collapsed on me. I nearly died.
Give me some joy! I need my joy!
You'll feel better soon. Ish, I think.
Miss Bing? Oh, Miss Bing? It's Constable Naismith.
You're busier than a one-legged man at an arse-kicking contest, aren't you?
You won't fool the bobbies. They'll expect their sandwiches.
I think he's getting upset. Ollie, you better talk to him.
Do I have to gag her again? What's up, Constable?
Oh, sorry, Constable. Miss Bing is not here.
Well, if you don't mind, Ma'am, I'll make my own determination as to her localization.
No, come right in.
Miss Bing, you around?
You better get Miss Bing back to the closet.
Can't I just take him out like this? Didn't that solve my problem?
The children won't stop screaming.
You have to talk to them. Then they settle down for a bit.
Are you mad?
Aye. We could have saved them, you know. The tanks were made of papier-mâché. Little Artie Hastings tore a hole in one of them.
What could that possibly matter now?
I suppose it doesn't. Except that's just the first lie. Then comes the victory that wasn't, and then the happy pills, and the Simon Says because the kids are all gone. You can paint loaves of bread on the shop windows all you like, but if people don't wake up, we're all going to starve to death.
Please, give me my joy.
I need you here with me, Mom. Not off in Neverland with Wendy and Peter.
All right. The tanks were paper mache. The children didn't have to get on the train. Poor Margaret Worthing didn't have to die.
Nah, she didn't.
We go to City Hall, back entrance. There's a private elevator. The code is 0126.
The date of the victory.
I'll write you a letter of transit. It won't be enough. People won't face facts. Not until we take their joy. That's what we have to do, Ollie. And when we do that, they'll murder each other in the street.
Then why would you help me?
There hasn't been a baby born in Wellington Wells in 17 years.
That's not quite true.
We don't talk about that.
I'd forgotten that.
Let's go see the executive committee.
I don't know why you believed her so quickly.
Have to know.
In an hour, you horrible little man. I won't even know you exist.
Whoa.
You have to find the letters of transit.
I already found
Can't
it.
Stay here. Victoria's probably run to the police already.
Then hurry! Find them!
I already did.
Right, I've had it with you.
Well, time to escape. To the hatch.
Well, that was unexpected.
Ow. But I've got a letter of transit now. I'll see the executive committee in the parade. I'll tell them the food's running out. I'll make them listen.
Alright, here we go. We're nice and safe. Made it back. I think that's good. Okay. Ooh. Alright, we'll worry about all that later. For now, I think that's it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciated seeing all the people stop by. This was one of the best streams I've had in terms of people coming to visit. Hopefully I figure out how to play as Ollie a little bit better in the future, because that was pretty rough getting into her house. You can tell from my health. I'm streaming again on Tuesday. Hope to see you all there too. I'll see you then though. Bye.